Okay, very good. Hello and welcome into Country Hall in Liege, Belgium for this European North Basketball League contest between RSW Liege and BC Siauliai of Lithuania. I'm Craig Feta, and we're so glad you can be with us wherever you tuned in from around the world for what we hope will be an exciting game and a home win for Liege against a Siauliai team that sits just 1 point ahead of them in the ENBL Group B standings. And a win tonight would be huge for both of these sides. A win for Liege guarantees a spot in the playoffs, while a win for Siauliai guarantees them the top spot in Group B. Siauliai has a number of different weapons, with 6 players averaging in double-figure scoring. Elias Denushevicius leads the way with 13.3 points per game, while Deshaun Burke and American LJ Thorpe are right behind him at 13 per game. They've also got some size down low, in particular 7'1", 216cm center Tomas Velka scores 11.5 points and grabs 6 rebounds per game. Liege, meanwhile, has some weapons of their own, with 5 players averaging in double figures. It's really just a matter of who is healthy and available to play. You know, guys like Olivier Trafontaine, Angel Rodriguez, and JC can light it up. But who fills in after them on any given night depends on who's ready to go. One guy is always ready to go is Kevin Tumba. He should be a tough matchup for Melvin inside. Tumba is leading ENBL with 10 rebounds per game and 1.7 blocks per game to go along with his 9 points per game. Talked a moment ago about LJ Thorpe for Siauliai. From West Palm Beach, Florida, went to UNC Asheville as a senior at North Carolina Asheville. Averaged 14.1 points and 3.8 rebounds, along with 3.7 assists per game. Also featured for Siauliai is Ben Vanderplas from Ripon, Wisconsin. Went to the University of Ohio and the University of Virginia as a redshirt senior. Division I Academic All-American of the Year in 2022 and 23. Played for his father, Dean, at Ripon High School. Played in both Germany and Lithuania. First team All-MAC in 2022 at Ohio, when he averaged 14.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game. He started all 35 games for Ohio that year. Another player to watch out for Siauliai is Shaquille Keith. He's a Canadian. Played in NBL Canada, Canadian Elite Basketball League, played in Finland and Hungary before coming to Siauliai, Lithuania. Talked a moment ago about the playoffs and the standings here in ENBL. Remember, these games have no bearing on BNXT standings for Liege. Siauliai has won 4 of their last 5 games. The last game was a win over Basket Brno 88-70. Their last loss in ENBL play was way back in September. They're in second place in Group A with 11 points, and if they win tonight against Liege, they will have sole possession of first place in Group B, which means they will take on the number 4 seed in Group A in the playoffs. And despite the fact that they are 5-1 in ENBL play, they are only 5-14 in the Lithuanian League. Liege, on the other hand, they currently sit in third place in Group B, just 1 point behind Siauliai. They're tied with two other teams with 10 points, but they're ahead on point differential. Liege plus 60, and the two teams behind them plus 28 and plus 5. They are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs should they win tonight. This is the penultimate game in ENBL regular season play. There's one more game coming up next week. And that is between the two teams that trail Liege in the standing. Liege can take care of their own business tonight. By getting a win, they will secure their spot in the ENBL playoffs. Let's heard both anthems here at Country Hall. Not as packed of a gym tonight as we might see during a BNXT League game. Look at the lineup for Alex Zampier, assisted by John Ticomir and Christian Camus. And look at our officials in this game. Renaud Geller, he's the crew chief. Gabrielis Simonavicius of Lithuania, and Redouan Delachouche of Belgium. Siauliai decked out in their visiting black uniforms trimmed with yellow. Get a look at their roster tonight for Zydrunas Urbonas. He's assisted by Vidas Alulenkes. Just a couple of moments away from tip-off. We have not been... Beg your pardon, they just did put the starters up for Siauliai. It's going to be LJ Thorpe, Amatas Stankavicius, Daniel Vaslik, Tomas Pavelka, and Paulius Danusavicius. For Liege, EJ Anosike, Brooke Lemaire, Graham Bogarts, Angel Rodriguez, and Kevin Tumba. There you get a look at Alex Zampier, just moments away from tip-off here at Country Hall. It's west of the N63 near Boncel in Belgium. Again, my name is Craig Fada. So glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the world. Up next for Liege is a BNXT game. It's going to be Friday against Antwerp. And then for both of these teams, their next game in ENBL will be the playoffs. Of course, who each team plays, yet to be determined. Last time Liege played in ENBL on January 23rd, it was an 8-point loss to Newcastle, 100-92. Their last win was on December 28th, the 95-62 win over Brno. So it's going to be Tumba jumping against Pavelka, and we are underway. Liege controls the tip. CJ Anosike to Angel Rodriguez. Tumba pounded by Pavelka. Finally gives it up to Anosike. Back outside to Lemaire. He drives. It's a running floater off the glass over Pavelka. Tough shot. It's an early 2-0 lead for Liege. You see Siauliai Siauliai, spelled S-I-A-U-L-A-I-A. How that's pronounced. Siauliai. Not going to argue with it. As the first foul of the game is called. Following the first three-point miss. Siauliai, middle of the pack in three-point shooting in ENBL play, but they did not have a good outing against Brno. They only shot 22% from three-point range. Angel Rodriguez launches his first tray of the game and connects, and Liege is up 5-0. One thing Siauliai does very well is take care of the basketball. They only committed 4 turnovers in their 18-point win over Brno. That three-pointer goes in for LJ Thorpe. 24-year-old American has his first points of the game. Now a turnover leads to the easy bucket. And Thorpe's got 5 points to match Liege. Rodriguez and Osike, now Lemaire in the corner. Splash! That is good. Lemaire gets the long-range bomb. Liege up 8-5. Thorpe, the three, missed that one. Rebound controlled by Osike. Rodriguez at the left elbow. Lemaire for three again. Missed. Rebounded by Thorpe. Siauliai gets fouled on the drive, and that'll be the first team foul on Liege. Siauliai for three, and that is good, and we are tied up at 8. Bug had nowhere to go underneath. Tried to pass it out. LJ Thorpe intercepted the pass, and then Rodriguez commits the foul. Giving it up to Thorpe. Thorpe guarded by Lemaire, now into the corner, and then Thorpe gets it back. Lemaire has Siauliai on switch. Now Tumba picks him back up. And Siauliai scores easily over Lemaire. The bigger bodies out there right now for Siauliai. Siauliai at 6'8", 205 centimeters. Pavelka at 7'1", 216 centimeters. And Osike from the baseline can't get it to fall. Rebound to Pavelka. Thorpe. By Rodriguez. Siauliai the floater from about 8 feet, and that is good. Siauliai leads now by 4, their biggest lead of the game. Lemaire draws the foul on Baslick. Lemaire in 5 games in ENBL play, 5.4 points, 0.6 rebounds, and a hearty 6.4 assists per game. He had 11 points, 7 assists against Newcastle. Siauliai. Here's Thorpe. Tumba blocks it. Nice save by Rodriguez. Tumba leading ENBL in blocks at 1.7 blocks per game. There's number 1 already. Tumba. He draws the foul. For a moment, I thought they were going to get Tumba for the travel. Tumba takes the lob on the inbound pass. And Osike back to Lemaire. Lemaire launches the 3, no. Tumba fighting for the rebound and commits the foul. Siauliai looking to expand their biggest lead of the game. Both teams came out shooting very well, but they've kind of stalled here recently. Now into the corner for Nogius Anikis. He missed the 3-pointer. Rodriguez, the alley-oop. Oh, just a little bit too high for Jamel Higgins. Get a look at first-year RSW Liege coach Alex Zampier. Done very well with this team this year in ENBL and BNXT play as Ben Vanderplas hits the 3-pointer. And that's the biggest lead of the game. 7. Tumba gets it back, hands it to Rodriguez. Shot clock at 7. In the corner, Higgins for 3. That rattles out. Tumba fights for the rebound and gets it. Gives it back up to Higgins. Off the glass and in, and he's going to go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Foul's going to be on Davidas Romanchenko. And Jamel Higgins, 12 of 15 from the free throw line in ENBL play. And the lead cut down to 4, 15-11 inside 4 minutes to play first quarter. First of 2 games this week for Liege. This one, of course, ENBL play, and then on Friday, the NXT contest against Antwerp right here in Country Hall. Wide open 3 is up and good. Vanderplas hits another tray, and Zampier wants timeout. As the lead balloons back to 7. We mentioned just 1 game in ENBL play after this one. That will take place a week from today between Newcastle and Siauliai Jastal Sailona Gora. Those are the 2 teams right behind Liege in the standings in Group B. But Liege has a plus 60 point differential. Newcastle at just 28. Stelmet barely above break even with a plus 5. So obviously if those 3 teams tie Not sure what the first tiebreaker, if it's going to be head-to-head, or if it's going to be point differential. Liege obviously lost to Newcastle. Newcastle and Stelmet play next Monday. And earlier this season, Liege beat Stelmet 102-79. So depending on who wins tomorrow's game, and of course who wins tonight's game, still a lot of math that needs to be done. Math that I'm glad I don't have to do. It's never my strong suit, which is why I'm in broadcasting. Inside 3 minutes to play, first quarter. Liege has stalled offensively. Siauliai turned it over before getting it back themselves on a turnover. Step back three by Deshaun Burke, and that is good. Tough shot by Deshaun Burke with the shot clock winding down. And it's a 10-point lead now for Siauliai. Rodriguez the rebound, and he gets to go. Siauliai in the middle of a 16-4 run. Again with the math. Three on the way, a little too strong. Rebound. And that foul is going to be on Davidas Romanchenko. First free throw short by Moussa Noderman. Second one up and good. The foul's going to be on Bram Bogaerts. So LJ Thorpe will go to the free throw line. He's a 90.5% free throw shooter in ENBL play. And the lead is back to 10. Hagen's beautiful spin move to get away from Thorpe. Goes up and stuffs it with two hands. Dude is a dunk machine. Shot blocked by Higgins. That three is up and good for Bram Bogaerts, and now Liege streaking. He cut down to 5, and Midas wants timeout to talk things over. Lemaire with 5 points for Liege. Rodriguez also with 5. Jamel Hagens with 5. Rodriguez already with 3 rebounds. LJ Thorpe has 8 for Siauliai. And Paulius Danusavicius has 7. And Vanderplas has 6. He's 2 of 2, 3-point range. Third year of play for the ENBL. Kind of a Champions League concept for lower level teams. Gives these teams a chance to play more international competition other than in their domestic leagues. Lemaire has his pocket picked. Here comes Deshaun Burke, and he goes up and lays it in with the right hand. After getting the lead down to 5, it's back to 9. Outside to Noterman. He drives, changes hands. Nicely done with the left hand off the glass. "15 seconds to play. The shot clock is off. Siauliai with a 7-point lead. Burke. By Lemaire. You saw him do that step back 3-point move earlier. That time he kicked the foot out, tried to get the call. The official did not buy it, and the first quarter comes to an end with Siauliai on top by the score of 28-21. This is European North Basketball League action, coming to you live from Country Hall in Liege. Back with second quarter action in just a moment.
J'aurai le plaisir de sélectionner 3 personnes tout à l'heure qui viendront choper du milieu du terrain. Si vous marquez du milieu du terrain, vous repartez avec un an de burger offert par notre partenaire Burger King. On va également, si ce n'est pas pour de réserver des places pour la prochaine rencontre de championnat ici à domicile. Ce sera ce vendredi à 20h face à Anvers. On compte sur vous pour remplir le country hall. Toutes les infos sur le site liegebasket.be.
Welcome back to Country Hall in Liege. European North Basketball League play today for RSW Liege against PC Siauliai of Lithuania. One quarter, Siauliai leads 28-21. Liege jumped out to a 5-0 lead. The last tied at 8-8, and then it's been pretty much all Siauliai since then. Thorpe for three. That is good. He's back to 10. Siauliai 5 of 12 from three-point range in that first quarter. Liege 3 of 6. Tough rebound and put back there by Musa Noderman. One quarter, Lemaire with 5, Bogarts 3, Rodriguez 5, Higgins 5, Noderman 3 for Liege. For Siauliai, Thorpe had 8, and Savicius 7, Burke had 7, Vanderplas 6. Liege isn't shooting the ball badly. They had 6 turnovers in that first quarter. Beautiful feed to the cutting Noderman. He gets the easy lay-in. Lead back down to 6. CK to inbound. It's to Rodriguez between the rings. Screened by Tumba. Pass wasn't there on the roll. Rodriguez gets it back. This bounce pass into Tumba, gets the defender in the air, dunks it, and it's gonna count! Kevin Tumba with the defender hanging on him, goes up and jams it, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. What strength by Kevin Tumba. Tumba can cut it to 2 here. Missed the free throw. He down to 3. Inside 5.5 minutes to play second quarter. Velka says, look what I found. He stepped to the bucket and lay in. 7-footer. Shot blocked at the other end. And the CK had nowhere to go with it, tried to kick it out, and his pass gets intercepted. Wide open 3 for Stankovičius, and that is good. Just like that, the lead's back to 8. He has worked so hard to get it down to 3. Could have gotten it to 2. And Osike from 3, no. Tumba tries to fight for the rebound. And the jump ball gets called. It'll stay with Liege on the alternating possession arrow. Rodriguez to inbound. Bear out to Tumba, back to Rodriguez. Clock at 8. Rodriguez, the alley-oop to Jamel Hagan. My goodness. Love to see the percentage of dunks that Jamel Hagan has points on. Lemaire at the other end misses the dunk, but therefore the tip in. Didn't see if that was Rodriguez or Anosike, but at any rate, Siauliai wants a timeout. That was a beautiful lob from Rodriguez. Throwing it where only Hagens could get it. Then at the other end, Siauliai with the turnover. Their stat sheet is still showing only 1 turnover. That's what they had in the first quarter, but I know they've had more than that in this second. Leads back down to 6. Sean Noterman leading Liege with 9 points. He's also got 3 rebounds. Tumbo, Rodriguez, and Bogarts all with 3 rebounds as well. So is Jamel Hagan. Rodriguez with 4 assists. For Siauliai, LJ Thorpe has 11 points. Tomas Pavelka, the leading rebounder, with 4. Ben Vanderplas with 2 assists. Six steals already this game for Siauliai. Inside 4 minutes, Pavelka kicks it out. Now back up top to Vanderplas. Long 3 is up and good. Back to 7. Rodriguez now to his right. Lobs it to Higgins. Higgins works his way in. Beautiful job gathering himself, going up off the glass under control with the touch, banking it in. Back to 5. 43-38 as we come up on the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Again, clearly a foul, but the sales job, throwing the head back, as the Europeans love to do. Whenever the slightest foul or slightest touch is committed, throw your head back like somebody clotheslines you. I think that ought to be an automatic technical, regardless of whether or not there was a foul committed. Almost like a flop. Seeing it a lot in South American play as well. Of course, coming over from soccer, football, the Italians and the French in particular. Look at a guy the wrong way, he'll throw his head back and throw himself onto the turf and roll around like he was hit with a bazooka. You watch the replay and maybe somebody brushed his jersey. This gives a bad look. Just like flopping. So the lead back to 10 now, 48-38, and Higgins again off the glass. Inside 2.5 minutes. Vanderplas for 3. That is good! He nearly shot that from his bench. Now the biggest lead of the game for Siauliai. Vanderplas 4 of 4 from 3-point range. His 3-pointers have been getting progressively farther and farther. They shoot this one from the roof of the bus in the parking lot next. Pass intercepted, but Tumba comes up with it. Back outside to Lemaire. Now Rodriguez on the drive. Backhand pass to Higgins. He goes up, shot blocked. Tumba gets it. Goes back over the left hand. That falls in. Work by Kevin Tumba. And the ball makes a break for it. Teams in the penalty. Vanderplas again, finally missed one. Ball saved, and then it goes off of Lemaire. And he was out of bounds, so that will be Siauliai a ball. .136 to play second quarter. Vanderplas to inbound. That's it to Pavelka. Now the pass tip stolen away by Rodriguez. 2-on-1. The alley-oop up ahead, and they call an offensive foul on Rodriguez? No. They did, yes. After he got rid of the ball, he was not under control. Here's a look at Vanderplas's last 3-pointer. And at Vanderplas from Ripon, Wisconsin. For his father at Ripon High School. Ripon, a pretty good collegiate football program. One minute to play in this second quarter. Lemaire, beg your pardon, Bogarts couldn't finish. He got the beautiful feed, and it just rolled off the side of the rim. Baslick, and foul before the shot. Now Jamel Higgins with some words. Let's see what exactly happened between him and Daniel Baslick. Now Baslick comes over and says, hey, we're all good. So Baslick to the free throw line. He's an 84.6% free throw shooter. First. Somebody want to tell that guy in the arena behind the Siauliai bench that the light on his phone is on? Lead back to 11, 53-42. Cambo for three, missed. The play called out up by Bogarts. Now here comes the screen. Kimba picks up Burke on the switch. Now a foul on Cambo, shoving Daniel Baslick in the post. Baslick again to the stripe. He's 2 of 2. Making 3 of 3. And now 4 of 4. 12.4 to play in the second quarter. Siauliai has opened up a 13-point lead, 55-42. Mayer into the front court. Clock at 5. He drives. Shot blocked. Now Thorpe missed wide right. And the first half will come to an end with Siauliai on top, a score of 55-42. This is European North Basketball League action live from Country Hall in Liege. At halftime, Siauliai leads Liege 55-42. We are back with second half action in just a few moments.
Is watching basketball at 3 in the morning enough? No, of course not. So you always wanted to be part of the team. Your own basketball club, in your own backyard. What if I said you could? ENBL. 9 European countries, 15 pro teams, 60 games a season. The fastest growing basketball league in Europe. In the arena, on TV, or streaming live on your phone. Reach out to us and join the ENBL family. ENBL. Right here in your backyard.
fois-ci, on retentera notre chance avec d'autres candidats. Ce sera lors du match de vendredi face à Anvers.
Okay, Coach Theo, thank you for this interview. What will be the key to win this game tonight?
Well, we allowed in the first half, we allowed too many open threes. I mean, this team is shooting team, and we allowed too many threes. They have a good percentage as well, but we allowed too many easy shots. So we're fighting good. We control the rebounds pretty much, but we have to be more consistent in closeouts and tough. I mean, to make them tough threes.
Okay. We can clearly see that we have a problem with the fault with Angel. How can we do to get back to this?
Well, that is a problem. It's difficult to play without him. He's very important, especially offensively for us. But what can you do? I mean, the other players has to push themselves to make something extra.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Okay, Coach, thank you for the interview. It's a very offensive game from your team. How does your team will continue to keep that rhythm?
Yeah, we believe we have problems. Some problems with the second chances. They score 70 points. We need to box out, help each other for this offensive rebounds, and we need to play the same speed, more energy in defense, and use the fast breaks.
Okay, great. Thank you. That's it. Thank you, Coach. Bye.
Welcome back to Country Hall in Liège, where the home team trails BC Siauliai 55-42 at halftime. As we look at the halftime numbers, EJ Anosike held scoreless for Liège. Brooke Lemaire 5 points. Graham Bogarts had 6, along with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Angel Rodriguez 7 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, but he did have 3 turnovers. Kevin Tumba 4 points, 5 rebounds, and a pair of assists. He also had a blocked shot. Jamel Hagens 11 points, 3 boards, and Moussa Noderman 9 points and 3 rebounds to round out the scoring for Liège. For Cholet, LJ Thorpe 11 points, 2 boards. Amantas Stankavicius 3 points. Daniel Baslik 7 points. Tomas Pavelka 4 points, 4 rebounds. Paulius Danusavicius 9 points, 3 rebounds. Sean Burke 9 points, 3 assists. Ben Vanderplas 12 points on 4 or 5 shooting from 3-point range. He also had 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Liège 4 of 12 from 3-point range. Cholet 10 of 21. Liège 18 of 38 overall for 47%. Cholet 19 of 37 overall for 51%. 9 turnovers for Liège, just 3 in that first half for Cholet, and that results in 20 points off of turnovers for Cholet, just 4 for Liège. The rest of the stats pretty well in favor of Liège, with the exception of fast break points. Liège with a huge advantage of points in the paint, 28-18. And a 22-16 lead in rebounding. Cholet starts out in the third quarter with a 3-pointer, and now again from the corner, Nikes misses. And Osike for 3, airballed. Liège has to find a way back into this game without volume shooting 3-pointers, because they are a very streaky team from 3-point range. Olivier Trois-Fontaine not on the roster for this game, so they don't have his services. Thorpe has his pocket picked. And Osike, could have been called for the travel there. Mayer, Tumba. Tumba, the little jump hook, no. Rebounded by Baslik. Angel Rodriguez can shoot the 3 ball, but he's pretty streaky from outside. Cambo can shoot it from outside, but he's also streaky. So Liège is going to have to get back into this one the old-fashioned way, getting stops on defense and scoring 2-pointers. But hey, there's a 3-pointer. Lemaire says, Craig, you don't know what you're talking about. We can shoot the 3 ball just fine. .45, down to 13. Long 2-pointer missed. Thorpe again trying to draw the foul by keeping out that shooting leg. He didn't even make contact with the defender, but went down. He's going to have a seat. actually came out of there a little gingerly. Tumba at the right elbow, kicks it out. 3 on the way for Lemaire. That's too strong. Lemaire fought through a pair of defenders and tipped the rebound to Bogarts. And Asike pounded defensively. Now the skip pass. Higgins. Vanderplas closed on him. Bogarts for 3, air ball. Minutes elapsed in this third quarter, and now just the second field goal for Siauliai, just 1 field goal for Liege. All 3 baskets in this period by both teams have been 3-pointers. 61-45 now, he's back to 16. Bogarts back outside to Asike. He launches the 3, no. Rebound, controlled by Higgins. Foul before Higgins goes back up. There to inbound, and foul on Kevin Tumba. That's no use. Nikes crashes to the floor. Aslick working on Bogarts. Shot clock at 7. And he traveled. Great defense by Bram Bogarts to elicit the travel from Baslick. They're working it up on Deshaun Burke. Backhand pass into the lane to Tumba. Now back out to Lemaire for 3. No. Tumba, the one-handed rebound, and he draws the foul on Davidas Romanchenko. Captain Brooke Lemaire has a seat. 5:44 to play in this third quarter. Cambo missed that one badly. Pass defended nicely by Tumba. Now Rodriguez draws the foul. Will be the first foul on Burke. Four minutes and 40 seconds elapsed in this third quarter. Liege has just 3 points in the frame. Higgins though makes it 5 with that little jump shot there. From outside the left elbow. The lead down to 14. With the exception of about the first 3 minutes of this game, Liege has not looked in sync at all. Vinicius with the left-hand drive off the glass and in. baseline drive. Musa Noterman having himself a nice game. Noterman now with 11. Burke getting it over to Dennis Vicious, but he travels. And anytime Siauliai has committed any turnover or a foul or anything, he really has not been able to capitalize on it. Rodriguez. Defender leaves him alone, so he launches the three, misses it short. Now here comes Siauliai again. Burke. Velka working on Tumba. Strong defense by Tumba, but the shot still goes in. Lead is back to 16. Again, ties their biggest of the game. Noterman gives it up. Now Rodriguez fouled on the jumper. Foul's going to be on Naimantas Stankavicius, and you could almost see him signaling to his coach, okay, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I know I committed the foul. A great shot of the 31-year-old Puerto Rican in his second season with Liege. Is in 3 ENBL games. Angel Rodriguez averaging 11.3 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. That's second in ENBL play. He's also averaging 2 steals per game. Rodriguez with 7 points and 8 assists in this one. 14 fouls on Siauliai now, and let's see if Liege can take advantage of scoring while the clock is stopped at the free throw line. Able to do it there. Velka travels. Rodriguez between the rings, picked up on the switch, and now gets it to Noterman at the right elbow. Noterman spins his way toward the bucket and runs into Pavelka. That's going to be a foul on Tomas Pavelka. Foul occurred prior to any shot, but it's a 15 foul on Siauliai, and so free throws will be coming for Musa Noterman. 1 of 2 from the stripe in this game. 10 of 14 in ENBL play prior to that. Just the first. Second offering by Noterman is up and in. Stolen away, Rodriguez. Cutter, oh my goodness, Enrique goes up and thunders that one home. And the lead down to 11. Now a whistle away from the ball. Velka commits the offensive foul, sending Anthony Cambo to the floor. Now let's see if Liege can get it inside double digits. technical foul against the Siauliai bench. Alex Zampier says, we'll take that. So EJ Anosike to the free throw line. Misses. Liege 5 of 9 from the stripe now in this game. Siauliai 7 of 7. Drives, has it stolen. Shot blocked. Anosike with the block. It's up ahead to Higgins. He goes up and stuffs it, and the lead is down to 9. 65-56. 1:50 to play in the third quarter. That was Vanderplas. Now a block called on Anosike. There you get a good look at 6'8", 205 centimeter Paulius Danusavicius. That puts an end to the Liege run and the lead back to 12, 68-56. 90 seconds to play third quarter. Rodriguez takes it all the way himself and lays it in. Rodriguez runs into Lemaire. Down to Stankovic, now over to Vanderplas. 3 on the way, that is good. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Luis Nikis gets the 3 and the lead back to 13. He did all that work to get it to single digits. Just in the blink of an eye, it's back to 13. Higgins. Foul on Danusavicius, and Higgins will go to the free throw line for a pair. Offering by Higgins is good. That sound effect that they play in the arena here in Country Hall just cracks me up. That yeehaw. There it is again. Lead down to 9, or bigger part 11, 71-60. 35 seconds to play in this third quarter. Rodriguez running some clock, 3 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen away by Burke. Boy, Burke just shoved his way through the double team. Noterman got the block there, but I don't know how there was no foul called. Nobody from Liege protested it, and Burke just threw an elbow into somebody's chest and shoved his way through the double team. So the third quarter comes to an end with Siauliai on top by the score of 73-60. We are back live in Country Hall in Liege with fourth quarter action in just a few moments.
Is watching basketball at 3 in the morning enough? No, of course not. So you always wanted to be part of the team. Your own basketball club. In your own backyard. What if I said you could? ENBL. 9 European countries, 15 pro teams, 60 games a season. The fastest growing basketball league in Europe. In the arena, on TV, or streaming live on your phone. Reach out to us and join the ENBL family. ENBL, right here in your backyard.
73-60 in favor of Siauliai. Siauliai. RSW Liege. After 3 quarters of play here in Country Hall in Liege. As we get a look at the block at the end of the 3rd quarter by Noterman. Nobody else there though, and Siauliai with an easy cleanup to get the lead back to 13. For Liege, Gigiano Sike, 2 points, Drip Lemaire 8, and Bogart 6. Rodriguez 11. He's also got 9 assists. Kevin Tumba 4 points, 7 boards. Mel Hagens 17 points, 4 rebounds. Musa Noterman 12 points, 3 boards. LJ Thorpe 11 points for Siauliai. Stankovicius 3, Baslik 7, Pavelka 6. Janusavicius 14, Burke 9, Enderplas 12. And Nikis has 11. A 3 well short. Out of bounds off the hand of Paulius Janusavicius, and it's going to be Liege ball. See if Liege can mount a little something here. They got to within 9 in that 3rd quarter, but they have not led since the early part of the 1st. Lemaire, open look at 3, missed it right. The Mayor wanted a foul, but a good no call. Vanderplas draws the foul on Noterman. Kevin Tumba gets it to within 11. Thorpe, right side, back up top to Thorpe. 7 to shoot. Thorpe drives right past Tumba, and Tumba reaches out and commits the foul. Thorpe goes down hard. He had a collision earlier and he came out of it kind of gingerly. Let's see. Came down on that left hip, that left elbow. Finally up off the floor. And our officials will go to the replay. Again, our officials for this game, Renaud Geller of Belgium, Gabrielius Simonovicius of Lithuania, and Ridwan Ilashouch of Belgium. Sure if they were trying to see who the foul was on, if it was on Tumba or Noterman. I think Tumba made the first contact, stuck that right leg out, and his big knee came into contact with Thorpe's right thigh before Musa Noterman made contact. Plenty at stake for both these teams in this game. If Siauliai is able to hold on, they will clinch first place in Group B. If Liege wins, they guarantee themselves a playoff spot. Liege most likely to make the playoffs by virtue of a tiebreaker on point differential, as the unsportsmanlike is whistled. First free throw good for Thorpe, and he's got 12. Thorpe hits them both, and Siauliai will get the ball after the unsportsmanlike, and a 13-point lead. 8:35 to play, fourth quarter. Thorpe working on Tumba again. Thorpe should have been able to just drive right by him. Now Vanderplas draws the foul on his way to the hole. Foul on Brooke Lemaire. And it hits the first. Lead back to 15. Cambo, his jump shot missed. Rebounded by Danis Avicius. Liege 5 of 21 from three-point range for 23% in this game. Vanderplas misses that three-point attempt, and now let's see if Liege can do anything on this offensive possession. Noterman along the baseline, out to Bogaerts. Did a nice job protecting it from the defender, but missed, and then putback missed. Noterman gets the offensive rebound. Now Cambo wanted to shoot that one from darn near the parking lot, but thought better of it. Made the drive, got it to Tumba, and he draws the foul.
Première faute est aujourd'hui entre Zacher Rodriguez et du 4, Jemanakis.
13 turnovers in this game for Liege. They've taken much better care of the ball in this second half, as Lemaire off the crafty little inbound play there gets the easy bucket. Siauliai, by contrast, has not taken very good care of the ball. They're up to 12 turnovers now. But Liege really unable to do anything with it. They've got 11 points off of turnovers. Siauliai with 22 points off of Liege's turnovers. Tumba the rebound, they've got numbers. And they're going to look at this one to see if this wasn't unsportsmanlike. Liege had numbers on it. And if the intent was to stop the play rather than play the ball, yes, indeed. That was my first thought when I saw this foul committed here. And immediately, Siauliai bench was up protesting. I mean, that was clearly an obvious foul there. I think they were going to protest if that was going to be an unsportsmanlike. Rodriguez misses the first. 2 of 3 from the stripe in this game now. The second one is good, and Liege will get the ball. Stolen away. Liege can't take advantage of getting the ball after the unsportsmanlike, and Nikos with the layup. 14-79-65. 6.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Three from the corner up and good! Angel Rodriguez. And an offensive foul. It's on Paulius Vicious. That's his fourth, so he'll have a seat for a while. LJ Thorpe has 4 fouls for Siauliai. And another turnover. Easy dunk there for Ben Vanderplas. And a timeout taken. He signaled Siauliai called that timeout. (81-68). That was Liege that called the timeout. 4 players in double figures for Liege. Unfortunately, nobody else has done much of anything. Mayer with 10, Rodriguez 15 now after the 3-pointer. Jamel Hagan 17 and Musa Noterman 12. But almost nothing from Ejan Osike, 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Aaron Bogerts with 6, Kevin Tumba with 6. Tumba does have 9 rebounds, 2 steals and 2 blocks. So he's doing his usual work. Zampier working with a short bench. The only sub to see significant action in this one. Jamel Hagan's, Musa Noterman, and Anthony Cambo. Dumbia, Kouassi, and Malu on the roster, but none of them have played. Cambo's 0 for 4 from the field. Oh, beautiful spin move off the glass, won't go. The putback by Pavelka misses, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Liege ball. Not panic time yet, but it's definitely in the headlights for Liege. Tumba from 8 feet, no. I can only think of a handful of possessions offensively for Liege where they ran a play and scored. Just seems like everything that they've gotten tonight has either been off of an individual open jump shot or a putback or Just seems like they've had absolutely no flow to their offense tonight, no rhythm.
Et en fait, du 57, police d'Anazélisius.
Bogaerts drives, puts the defense, contact, no call. Tumba, though, gets the rebound. Rodriguez, he gets hit on his way to the bucket, no call. Tumba, another rebound. Lemaire to Tumba, he has it stolen away. Behind the back pass from Thorpe and the one-hand dunk by Danu Savicius. That was a pretty highlight on the fast break. Thorpe goes behind the back. Danu Savicius soars in with the right hand. Now the biggest lead of the game, 17. Siauliai, and Alex Zampier wants timeout again. Get a look at this behind the back pass here. There it is. $85-68. 4:14 to play. Rodriguez 1 assist away from a double-double. Other than that, Jamel Higgins with 17 points. Not much to talk about for Liege tonight. They got off to a nice start in the first quarter. Hit some open shots, hit a couple of threes, and after that, it's been all Siauliai. Three-pointer from the corner missed, rebound back tap, taken by Lemaire. Anosike. Noterman back to Anosike. Shot clock at 7. Lemaire flips it to Higgins. Noterman now underneath. As Anosike goes to the floor, no call. Shot blocked by Lemaire. And now Lemaire grabbed.
Deuxième faute.
First free throw for Lemaire is up and good. It's his first of this game. He's 1 of 2 coming into this one. In the NBL play, it's both. 3.5 minutes to play. And things definitely looking dire for Liege now. Down 15 points. Not to say it's impossible, not by any stretch of the imagination, but not the way Liege has been playing offensively. Thorpe with the pretty move into the lane. A little hesitation before going up with it. And it's back to 17, 87-70. Liege can't trade baskets, certainly not even if it's 3 for 2. They've got to get stops defensively. They can't have too many offensive possessions where they come away empty-handed like they did there. Thorpe with 17 points now. Thorpe draws the foul on Jamel Higgins. Not sure I agree with that one. Higgins standing flat-footed with his arms straight up in the air. Thorpe jumped into him, as he's done on a number of shots tonight where he's jumped into the defender. Higgins that time didn't even protest. I think he sees the writing on the wall as Thorpe hits the free throw. That gives him 18 points. He's 4-4 from the stripe now.
Les deuxièmes lancers exitants. Monte au jeu pour Liège Basket, numéro 14.
89-70. 19 points. Biggest lead of the game. Higgins loses the dribble, and it's going to be Siauliai ball. Liege down to 39% shooting overall. 6 of 24 from three-point range. 25%. And a whistle away from the ball. That's going to be on Liege. Free throw missed for Davidas Romanchenko. Romanchenko, 25 years old, looks like he's considerably younger than that. The man's got a baby face. 6'9", 206 centimeters, 25 years old. Catch and shoot three by Bogart's no good. Noterman the rebound. He goes back up, shot blocked, but a foul called, and he's going to go to the line for a pair with exactly 2 minutes to play and a 20-point deficit. Liege had a massive advantage on points in the paint. It has since closed. It's 40-36 in favor of Liege. Second chance points, 19-2 in favor of Liege. Liege leading the rebounding battle, 40-32. Liege now 17 turnovers on this game. 13 for Siauliai. Ibrahim Doumbia into the game now for the first time for Liege. And the block. That's going to be on Daniel Baslik, and that will be his fourth. So Bogarts to the free throw line. First. (16 of 17 from the free throw line in ENBL play. Make it 17 of 18. Minute 33 to play. And don't forget, Liege held the tiebreaker on point differential. They were plus 60. Two teams behind them were plus 28 and plus 5. Now, if you lose by 20, that point differential becomes a lot closer. And if Newcastle beats Stelman next Monday, and they win big, they can overtake Liege in the standings. Which would mean that Liege would play the top team in Group A, which would be Juventus. Third place, they would play Aachen Bears Aarhus.
Il est remplacé dans le numéro 3, Carlis Dedraitis.
And now Carolus Dedraitis into the game now for Siauliai. He was the only one that has not played for Siauliai in this game, and as such, the only one who has not scored. Siauliai content to work it around and chew up some clock. Here comes Dedraitis. His long jumper no good, but the offensive rebound grabbed by Boschlik. He goes back up and banks it in. Be up for three, missed badly. Siauliai gets it into the front court. And this one mercifully comes to an end. 97-74 the final. Disappointing effort from Liege on their home floor with a chance to clinch a playoff spot. Siauliai awfully impressive in their win. As we look at the numbers on this one, RSW Liege, 27 of 70 from the floor overall for 38%, 6 of 26 from three-point range for 23%, 14 of 21 from the free throw line for 66%. DC Siauliai, 34 of 68 for 50% overall from the floor, 13 of 29 for 44% from the three-point range, 16 of 18 for 88% from the free throw line. We will run down the rest of the numbers in just a moment. We are back live from Country Hall in Liege.
Sur
97-74 the final. Again, Liege wins the rebounding battle 42-37. 18 turnovers for Liege in that game, 13 for Siauliai. As we look at the individual numbers, EJ Anosike 2 points, Brooke Lemaire 12, Graham Bogarts 8, Angel Rodriguez 15 points, 9 assists. Kevin Tumba 6 points, 11 boards. Jamel Hagan 17 points. Ibrahim Dubia 1 point. Moussa Noderman 13 points, 5 rebounds. For Siauliai, LJ Thorpe 19 points. Imaitis Stankovicius, 3 points. Daniel Baslik, 10 points. Pavelka had 6. Denisovicius, 16. Burke had 9. Vanderplas, 16. Romanchenko had 5. And Benikis had 13. Leading rebounder for Siauliai, Tomas Pavelka with 7. And Bennett Vanderplas, 6 assists. He was also 4 of 7 from 3-point range. As we roll the highlights, want to remind everybody the next home game for Liege is a BNXT contest on Friday against Antwerp, 8 p.m. local time here in Country Hall. And the next ENBL game for both of these clubs will be the playoffs. Siauliai clinches the top spot in Group B. Liege will hope to hang on to the number 3 spot. That will depend on what happens a week from tonight. We're going to hear from the coaches in just a moment. Before we do that, I'd like to remind everybody of the final score, 97-74. BC Siauliai defeats RSW Liege. My name is Craig Feda. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Stick around for the coaches' interviews. So long for now.
Coach, congrats for the win. Can you tell us a bit more about this game tonight?
Oui. I know why you don't ask me in French, you know, but because I don't know. Sorry, guys. Just I know, je t'aime, mon amour.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's a lot, huh? Yeah, the good. I want to say it's a good game. Was every time we feel the pressure. We know this club is enriched and they have the great players for sure. I followed a couple of players when I was in Lithuania. You know, just maybe 3 players I know here: Angel Rodriguez, Tumba, and others. You know, but of course we played. Sorry, but we were better today. What was main key? We controlled we start to control in second half our paint, because you have the great bodies, physicality team, the athletes, and we don't have like this. Of course, we didn't let them use that. That's why we took. I think our defense wasn't bad. It's a 74 points against this team. You know, who can score. They have the talent. We did a good job, I think, and we are happy because we are in first place of ENBL. Yeah, what more? It's a great city. We saw the city, Liege. I like that. My grandfather worked here when he was in immigration when he wasn't 20 years old. I feel a little bit this city, you know. And my mother said, just bring me something from this city, from Liege. Yeah, nice city, really. Everything is around. You know. So what? But good luck for your club, for Liege in the future. I think you have the future because you have the players, the young players, and the great players, and that's all.
Thank you, coach. Coach, thank you for the interview. Can you tell us a bit more about this game tonight?
Yeah, we just didn't come ready to play. When you don't come ready to play against a really good team, you get smacked in the face, and that's what happened tonight. I think down the line, we just were a little lethargic, a little too lethargic. We weren't ready for the pace of their offense. In the first half, we just let up way too many points and couldn't catch up.
What can we expect, like, as a reaction for the team for the next game?
Yeah, we got a rebound. We got a huge game on Friday, and again, it's not that we lost; it's how we lost. Just need more effort. Less worrying about the box score stats and more worrying about what my job is between the lines, being in help, running back in transition defense, boxing out, stuff like that is going to make us, I mean, that's our identity. That's how we need to beat teams. We're not going to outscore many teams, so we need to bring it on the defensive end at a higher level and a higher sense of urgency.
Hopefully, we want to see this team again in ENBL. What can we expect for the game next week against Newcastle and Siauliai?
Yeah, I have to check it out. I'm not sure who's got to win or who's got to beat who, but I know we need some help from one of those teams, and we'll see. Hopefully the right team wins and we advance.
Thank you, coach. Yeah.